Taehyung was never officially scheduled to make headlines that day. There was no press release, no teaser, no countdown from the company, and no announcement hinting that the world was about to talk about him again. And yet, within hours, social media timelines across multiple countries were flooded with one topic only. Taehyung, standing quietly on a basketball court, dressed in black, moving with calm confidence, completely unaware that millions of eyes were about to analyze every second of his appearance. The moment came without drama. A short clip surfaced online, seemingly ordinary at first glance. No flashy edits, no dramatic music, no staged angles. Just Taehyung on a basketball court, captured from a distance, playing casually. But that simplicity was exactly what ignited the fire. Fans froze their screens, replayed the video, zoomed in, slowed it down, because there was something different. Something subtle, yet powerful, about the way Taehyung appeared that he wasn't performing. He wasn't posing. He wasn't trying to impress. And somehow, that made it even more impossible to look away. Dressed in a sleeveless black top and dark shorts, Taehyung's silhouette stood out against the muted tones of the court. His posture was relaxed, his movements unhurried, yet every step carried a quiet confidence that fans immediately recognized. This wasn't the Taehyung of the grand stages, illuminated by spotlights and surrounded by roaring crowds. This was Taehyung in a raw, unfiltered moment, where nothing existed except the ball, the court, and his own thoughts. As the clip spread, reactions poured in at lightning speed. Comments ranged from disbelief to admiration, from emotional confessions to wild theories. Fans couldn't agree on one thing. Was it his physique that looked more defined, his aura that felt heavier, or his expression that seemed more mature and introspective? Many said it was all of it combined. What struck fans the most was his silence. He didn't speak. He didn't smile excessively. He didn't acknowledge the camera. And yet, his presence screamed louder than any words ever could. Every small movement felt intentional, even if it wasn't. The way he held the ball, the way he turned his back briefly, the way his shoulders moved as he walked across the court. Each detail became a subject of discussion. Some fans described the moment as cinematic. Others said it felt intimate, almost intrusive, like witnessing a private side of Taehyung that was never meant to be broadcast. But once it was out, there was no turning back. The clip had already crossed borders, languages, and fandom spaces. Within hours, edits began to appear. Slow-motion versions, black and white filters, zoomed-in cuts focusing on his back, his arms, his stance. Screenshots were shared with captions full of capital letters and broken sentences, fans struggling to articulate what they were feeling. He looks different. Why does this feel emotional? He's grown so much. This is dangerous. But beyond the surface-level reactions, there was something deeper happening. Longtime fans began reflecting on Taehyung's journey. From a young idol bursting with playful energy to an artist who now carried himself with quiet depth. The basketball court, of all places, became a symbol of that evolution. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't curated. It was real. Many pointed out that Taehyung has always had a strong connection to art, music, and emotion, but seeing him engage in something so physical, so grounded, added another layer to his image. The way he moved wasn't aggressive or competitive. It was smooth, controlled, almost meditative. As if basketball, for that moment, wasn't a sport but a form of release. Speculation quickly followed. Why basketball? Was it a hobby he had picked up recently? Was it part of a new routine? Or was it simply a moment of rest, a brief escape from the weight of expectations that followed him everywhere? Fans debated endlessly, analyzing timestamps, locations, and even the smallest background details in the video. Some noticed how comfortable he looked, as if the court was a familiar place. Others focused on his outfit, noting how effortlessly it suited him. Black, minimal, understated, yet striking. It felt intentional, even if it wasn't. And that contradiction only fueled more fascination. What truly sent the fandom into a frenzy was how unguarded he appeared. There was no mask, no performative expression. Just Taehyung, breathing, moving, existing. In an industry where idols are often seen only through carefully curated lenses, moments like this are rare. And when they happen, they hit hard. Fans from different generations of the fandom reacted differently. Older fans spoke about pride, about watching him grow into someone who radiates calm strength. Newer fans expressed shock, wondering how someone could command attention so effortlessly. Casual viewers, unfamiliar with BTS, found themselves asking the same question repeatedly. Who is that? And that question echoed far beyond the fandom. Non-fans stumbled upon the clip and were drawn in by the same thing. ARMY noticed immediately: his presence. There was something magnetic about the way he stood there, doing something so ordinary, yet making it feel extraordinary. Comments appeared from people admitting they had no idea who he was, but felt compelled to watch the video again and again. This unexpected reach turned the clip into more than just a fan moment. It became a viral phenomenon. News pages began referencing it. Fan accounts dissected it frame by frame. Discussion threads grew longer, more emotional, more intense. And through it all, Taehyung remained silent. That silence, ironically, spoke volumes. Many fans interpreted it as confidence. Others saw it as peace. Some even described it as melancholy, noting the serious expression on his face. Was he thinking about something? Was he tired? Was this moment captured during a break, a pause in his busy life? No one knew, and that mystery only deepened the emotional impact. There was also a strong sense of vulnerability in the way he appeared. Without makeup, without styling teams hovering nearby, without performance pressure, Taehyung looked human in the most beautiful way possible. Imperfect, real, present. As the hours turned into days, the conversation didn't fade. Instead, it evolved. Fans began connecting this appearance to previous moments in Taehyung's career. They recalled times when he spoke about finding peace in simple things, about enjoying moments away from the spotlight. The basketball clip suddenly felt like a visual confirmation of those words. Some fans expressed concern, wondering if this quiet appearance hinted at exhaustion. Others reassured each other, saying that he looked healthy, focused, grounded. The duality of interpretations showed just how deeply fans cared, how invested they were not just in his image, but in his well-being. What made this moment even more powerful was the lack of official response. No clarification, no statement, no acknowledgement. The clip existed on its own, untouched by PR or explanation. And in that absence, fans found space to project their emotions, their hopes, their fears. The basketball court became a canvas. Taehyung became the story. International fans reacted in their own ways, translating captions, sharing the clip across platforms, adding cultural context, expressing emotions in different languages. The global nature of the response highlighted Taehyung's impact beyond borders. A single silent clip had managed to unite millions in shared curiosity and admiration. Some fans even described the moment as dangerous, not because it was controversial, but because it revealed how powerful Taehyung's presence truly is when stripped of everything else. No music, no stage, no choreography, just him. And that was enough. As discussions continued, theories emerged. Could this be a hint at a new concept? A visual shift? A personal transformation? Or was it simply a coincidence blown out of proportion by passionate fans? The truth, as always, remained unknown. But perhaps that was the point. In a world obsessed with constant updates and explanations, this moment reminded everyone that sometimes the most impactful appearances are the unplanned ones. The ones that feel real. The ones that don't try to sell anything. Taehyung didn't need to say a word. He didn't need to perform. He didn't need to announce anything. His presence alone sparked conversations, emotions, and reflections that lasted far beyond the length of the clip itself. Even now, fans continue to revisit the video, noticing new details each time. The way he shifts his weight, the way he pauses,